Hi, Collective. It's Davy. We're back again for another Divine Intuitive Tap-In. So let's get right into this. As I was shuffling the deck, Divine Collective, open your eyes and reconciliation popped out of the deck. Okay? So that tells me that there is somebody hitting you up, knocking at your door, trying to tap in and see what you're doing. Causing a commotion for some of you. I hear some drum outside, causing a stir, trying to come through. They want to get back with you. It says if someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Reconciliation. This is the second time around. They want you to come, they want to spin the block and come through. Someone from your past is or will be returning to your life soon. So they're making their entrance. They're making their way back to you very, very soon, Divine Collective. Okay. Here on the bottom of the deck. There we go. We have new love. So there's somebody that's going to be running interference. I've been getting this energy for a while, Collective. There is a new love, a new person approaching you, a new partner, a new soulmate. There is someone new here, okay? And as well, this person could be coming back around acting like they've cleaned up their act and they're going to be brand new to you. It says a new chapter begins, whether it is with a new partner or in a current relationship. As well, you've gotten back with someone over and over, or multiple times, or more than twice, more than once. And Spirit wants you to open your eyes. Pay attention to the red flags and take your power back. All of this requires you to be honest. Be honest, and Spirit says, leave your fears behind. That's the final card. Open your eyes to somebody who keeps knocking back at your door, who keeps pulling you back in with them, who keeps wanting you to loop and go round and round with them into a cycle. Remember, Divine Collective, we're on to bigger and better. Not being conceited or anything like that. No. But when you're dealing with negative, low vibrational energy, you know to move away from that. Move the other direction. Pay attention to the red flags, let you know that's what's going on. There's going to be new energies coming as well, approaching you, and you're going to need to be on high alert. You're going to need to be cautious with any engagements coming your way. Spirit says, take your power back. You are giving someone control over how you feel. Your happiness should only depend on you. Spirit says, be honest. Heart-to-heart conversations are necessary. It is safe for you to talk about your feelings. Leave your fears behind. They are stopping this relationship from blossoming. So there's somebody new who wants to come in and they want to show you, they want to pay some attention to you. You understand, Divine Collective? And you could literally be fooling around or messing around with somebody else. Look, I'm trying to shuffle and here they go. Jealousy. Here they go. I just want to get a tap in to this person who's showing you who they are. This is somebody who's jealous of you. A partner who's jealous is the worst thing in the world. Talking behind your back, being envious, pettiness, and attention seeking. Right now, this person is unsatisfied. Bare minimum, reciprocation and losing interest is unsatisfied with the options that they have out there right now. That's why they're coming back. They've been watching, looking you up online and all that good stuff. Okay? This person feels like a clown for whatever they did, whatever they said to you, however they treated you. Now they want to be back in your graces again. Or, this is a person who wore a mask and they don't ever really show their real self, their real feelings. This is a user, possibly an opportunist, wanting to be back in your energy. Okay? Spirit says, please do not be in denial about this person. Oh, they really didn't mean it. Making excuses for them. This person is wearing a mask. They are not being honest and they are not being truthful. Putting on a front, a people pleaser, and they have hidden motives and weird behavior. This is somebody who is a liar, a manipulator, a cheat, and a strategist. Okay? They will get over on you. This is someone who made you feel like you couldn't be yourself around them. You couldn't be authentic and you couldn't be genuine. This is fake. This is false. You know that if you get back with this person, you'll just be putting yourself right back in to some type of bondage, control situation. Somebody is very envious, you know, the jealousy, the talking behind your back, the pettiness. Somebody just wants your attention to have it. They want what they cannot have. That's all it is. The minute you tell them no, all of a sudden they're hounding you down. They're hounding you down. Right now, this person is angry. If you're dating somebody new, okay? I just saw the revenge card. With new love comes self-love. Acceptance, self-treatment, intentions, self-awareness. You could be a water sign or they could be a water sign. Spirit says know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like. Maybe with this self-love and this new love, you're so aware. You know, it's hard for this person to pull the wool over your eyes like they used to. It's hard for them to play games. You know, you are closed off to their energy. This is what popped out. Anxiety, refuse to give in, silence within. New boo. Look, new boo. I know that's right. Take your power back. You were giving this person too much control in your life. And they were gladly taking the reins. You had a moment of honesty with yourself, you know, and say, I fucked up, you know what I mean? By allowing myself to stay attached to this person for so long. They had no intentions of changing or they had no good intentions for you. You had to get out of that energy of denial. You see that? Would be honest. Okay? Not facing truth, dismissal, refuse to give in, contradicting about this sneaky ass person that you have in your midst, that you were dating, you're seeing, that keeps pulling you back in, that's knocking at the door. Here's the door. They're knocking at the door. Look, the deadline. Time's up for somebody. Time running out, on edge, intervention, can't wait no longer. This could possibly be a fire sign. Okay? Ooh-wee. Let's see. Somebody's heavy in their emotions. I know that. In and out, clashing, and like waves. Let's get some more energy. Let's find out what's going on with these people. Spirit, can you give me some cards and tell me what's going on with the collective person? This person that says, open your eyes. Temperance. They're trying to gain balance in you as well. There's definitely angels in the midst of this watching over you. This jealous person, they can get out of hand. This could involve a family situation here. Family or friends. Somebody you were partnered, married to, in a relationship with, companionship situation. 10 of Pentacles here. This is what they lost when they lost you. Okay? They lost wealth, security, family, legacy, and reunion. So they're trying to gain balance right now. They're trying to heal themselves, or either you are. Moderation, alchemy, and patience. Okay? Somebody's dreading the energy that you possibly might be getting this new love. And it's feeling like a heavy burden on their shoulders. And it's definitely coming towards you. That is coming towards you. Understand, Divine Collective? I want to stop the shuffle. Look what I stopped on. That is definitely coming towards you. Ace of Pentacles energy. New job, new financial opportunity. Okay? Windfall and wealth. You're basically 9 of Pentacles energy out here. All right? You look amazing. Security, gratitude, wealth, comfort, and leisure. Give me one for this. Pay attention to the red flags and closed off. Look at you. Talking about you. They closed off from you. Spirit is talking about you. In this energy right here. You took back your power. You took back your power. Empress, abundance, fertility, pregnancy, marriage, creativity, and pleasure. You had to take a minute to think about that with be honest and denial. Face the truth. Yes. Take a good look into who's really caring about you here with this Queen of Cups. This is an amazing energy right here. Okay? Sensitive, emotional, kind, intuitive, feminine, and caring. You know? Spirit says maybe you've been thinking about this person. Maybe they've had you wrapped up in their head. This is somebody who's pouring energy and pouring spirit. They start a lot of a conflict, a lot of shit. You know, they keep something going, drama on a regular. They always walking around with some type of emotional issue, whether it's depression or anxiety or, you know, something. They're always riled up, you know, off the hook. Okay, always sneaking around, thinking up, scheming up something sneaky, doing something sneaky. You know, it's just like you just really cannot trust this person. So Spirit says sometimes rejection is for your best protection. Don't be so upset about rejection ever, Divine Collective. The Spirit says don't sit around mulling over this too long, too much. Because it was definitely something that was extremely toxic. Extremely. Extremely. You didn't need to be attached to that at all. And Spirit says you know better. You know better. Right here. You know better than to be involved in something like this. Material, slavery, addiction, stuff, and sexuality. You've been protected from this devil, toxic, promiscuous, party, substance abuse, violence, anything under that umbrella. All of that. You've been protected. Spirit says you are different. High priestess energy. You could be being quiet right now, keeping to yourself. You hold a lot of knowledge and a lot of secrets. You are very wealthy, very abundant. Intuition, wisdom, hidden knowledge, and spirituality. You could be spiritual. You could be a seer, light worker. You could be a reader like myself, intuitive reader like myself. Okay? Prophetess, seer, all of that. High priestess. Spirit says you know better than to sit around and cry over an opportunity when I have so many more for you. I have an Ace of Pentacles right here. I have an Ace of Pentacles for you. You don't have to sit around and worry about anything that you lost because I always have something new coming. You have 10 of Pentacles energy. I have a pentacle after pentacles for you. This really hurt you. This really broke your heart, whoever this person is that wants a reconciliation with you. They've done this more than once. Sorrow, heartbreak, divorce, separation, loss, and endings. That's why you're closed off. You are definitely paying attention to this red flag of a person. This is who they are out here right now. With taking back your power comes enlightenment. The lights being turned on and staying on with the sun. Happiness, success, reward, prosperity, and victory. The lights staying on. Page of Cups energy. You are now getting the message. You are now understanding how small this person's offers are, how immature they are, how weak their apologies are. Page of Cups. So now you're getting something new. New love, message, emotional start, and infatuation. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. We have Leo out here. We have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay? Pisces, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Libra. You're out here. Spirit says get ready to move forward. These messages are coming towards you for a reason. And Spirit, whenever I see the moon, I just like to see what the messages are. So someone's coming towards you with an offer. They want to hold on to you. Okay? There's been much to do, much talk about you. There's lots of victory coming your way. Balancing of the scales. Okay? This is what's coming your way. All right, let's get some more energy. So since this person wants the reconciliation, what do they have to say? The person that wants the reconciliation. What do you want to say to the Divine Collective? What is it that you want to say? The person that wants the reconciliation. What do you want to say? What is it that you want to say? What do you want to say to the Divine Collective? The person that wants the reconciliation. I like to give it a good shuffle, Divine Collective. The cards feel good when they're coming out, fresh. Okay? Open your eyes. Reconciliation. There's a new love on the table causing interference. But there's something that the collective needs to pay attention to when it comes to this person. Can you have this person tell us what's on their mind when it concerns the Divine Collective? They says they are better with their mind than they are with their heart. Okay, let's keep going. Give us messages. What do you want to say? Well, first and foremost, they know exactly who they are. They say you deserve better. Okay? They know they're toxic as all get out. I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better once again. 2 times back to back. They say, why is it that you love me right here? Okay? So for a long time, they didn't understand why you kept coming back to them, Divine Collective. You know? Right now, they want out of their own damn cycle. With pay attention to the red flags, closed off, and Three of Swords. They hurt. They hurt right now. They hurt. They said you were right. You took back your power. They were wrong to not allow you to blossom, allow you to grow under this beautiful light that you come under with the divine energy. They didn't want you to grow. It's like trying to keep a flower from opening its petals. They know they need to figure themselves out, and at the time, you needed to figure yourself out, Divine Collective. They have a lot, a lot to explain if they did need to start somewhere and they don't know where to start. That's how much it is. Okay? But this is someone that you forgave, over and over. Maybe you excused, made excuses for, tried to ignore, act like it wasn't happening. Look at them. You saw what moved, right? Look, they want out. This is somebody who had a big ego right here. Big ego. They are the man. You have to be honest, and they need to be honest with themselves. That this person was a damn egotistical mess, possibly a narcissist. Look, come on now. Their life is a mess right now, right in my hand. Right in my hand. They don't understand having to do the work. They think love is just something that they're supposed to just receive from someone else. It doesn't require them to actually come up with the value of love for somebody else. That's why they say this love is crazy. The passion they feel is overwhelming. They don't know how to handle this. They don't know how to handle this. They say they wish they could understand you. See, they don't understand you, Divine Collective. It's like you two are speaking two different languages. Your energy is so different from anybody that they've ever felt. They're stuck in visions of you two together. And I believe you're probably one of the first people who has really hurt them. You inflicted a narcissistic blow. They know you were right. They say they're the man. They don't want to be alone. Of course, they're going to always keep somebody with them, Divine Collective. But are they happy? Hell no. They need to be honest with themselves. And of course, they won't because they don't know how to make decisions. Okay? They know they don't deserve somebody like you, Collective, whoever this is, wanting to reconcile and wanting to come back into your energy. Give me some energy, Spirit. How do they feel? How do they feel? Wearing a mask right now, bluffing. Don't want you to see. Pretending, mask, exaggeration. Okay? You deserve better. They know it. Look, you're right on their mind. Okay? Influences, so are other people, places, and things. They have so much swimming in their head. They always listen to somebody else. Attachments, third parties, and peers. That's why they could never understand you. Always running, ghosting, disappearing, invisible. They feel ghosted by you and they're lost. They're lost. They're stuck in visions of you two together. They want out. They are running. They're at a breaking point for many of them that are feeling this way. If you don't reconcile with them, you're right. They were hurt by you. Limit, final straw, and overwhelmed. Some of them are not feeling good mentally. It says heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions. What? Messed up. They don't want to be alone. They do not like this rejection. They don't like it. This is making them extremely bitter. Extremely bitter. They feel like you cursed them, Divine Collective. Okay? They used cloudy judgment. And I'll show you that card. They feel like you cursed them. Hex, witchcraft, negative mind. Cloudy judgment. Okay? Illusions, unbalanced, distorted. So much confusion when it comes to you. You see, this is the same colors on this card, your card. So much confusion. Okay? Uncertain, unclear, unsure. I want you to see that. You are who is on their mind. Okay? You're on their mind heavy. And they're thinking like it's just like any other time. Oh, it's just a little bit of stress that they're feeling. They'll come on back. Turbulence, tension, arguments. They're just a little uncertain, a little unclear. Just a little distorted, a little unbalanced, They know how they do when they turn up on you, Divine Collective. Cause a whole bunch of mental stress and chaos and shit. They know how they do. They know they knock you off balance for a minute, so they give you a minute to collect yourself. And then they come in with the apology. Thinking it's just going to be like any other time. Forgiveness, return, sorry. Thinking you're just going to open the door. But they don't know that you're thinking, and surely they are thinking about you. Okay? This has them puzzled, missing you, craving, desiring. You've never been so quiet. They're wondering if you're with somebody else. This is driving them crazy. And there is definitely a new love here. There is definitely competition in the wind. So they're right. Infatuation, adoration, addiction. There's somebody coming, baby. Everything that they did got them rejected. And now they're thinking. Now they are thinking. Wow. Divine Collective. Shut the front door. This is the confession, baby. This is the confession. Okay. All right. Let's get one last set. Spirit, what is the next action that this person is going to take towards the collective? Okay. They're working on a plan. They really want to say something. They've been trying to hold their tongue. They've been doing everything in the world to stay busy, to keep their mind off of spying on you and watching you, making fake accounts and, being disruptive, wanting to say something. They're ready to bust. They're at their breaking point. They want to say something. So they've been just keeping their head down, trying to stay busy. But do they want to, come out of hiding and just spring out and let you know how they feel. They're ready to bust. They want this reconciliation. You've been blocking them. They feel so sad. They've been stressed out thinking about this with this breaking point. Those 3 of swords on the wall are a broken heart. The 4th one is them laying down here under them. This has really made them think about their sunshine. That's you. Okay? About the energy that they, rejected. This is a mighty energy right here. A very beautiful, abundant energy. Wow. You're really wish fulfillment for them. And this is the problem. They were in devil energy. They also were out here getting their wishes fulfilled, however that was, whatever their obsessions were. Whether it was another physical person, places, things, substances, control issues, just being authoritative, always needing narcissistic supply. That shit gets old and it gets tiring. To have a chain on your leg or your neck, these are around their necks. They want you to what? Be yoked with them, right? I would say that's an equal yoke. But look who they are and where they are. But it's an equal yoke, isn't it? Here they are. This person's trying to think how they're going to come back in with this reconciliation. Spirit says, open your eyes, Divine Collective. This person is no good. They're carrying a very poor energy and they will bring you back down. Keep them blocked. If you want to keep this energy, you have this twice. You're right here 2 times. Spirit said it's your justice to live in the energy that you're in right now, to stay in the energy that you're in right now, to live in the abundance and the freedom and the peace that you have right now. This is your justice. But there's always something hidden with the moon. Okay? And as well, you have the sun and the moon coming out for you. This is High Priestess energy. You know what's up, Divine Collective. This is also somebody who could be bipolar. You understand what was going on with this person. They also could be very immature, and they also could have mental health issues. You understand all this about this person. This person also could be very vulgar. They get up with some raunchy people in the streets, very raunchy, And this person is actually, thinking about their approach towards you because they know it hasn't gotten them anywhere. They know it hasn't gotten them any closer to being back with you. And they know you've been quiet or something, or they've been seeing something. Possibly you hanging out with somebody new. And it's causing them a lot of stress. I know that much. It's causing them extreme amount of stress with this 9 of Swords. This person is really obsessed with you right now, trying to think about how to come in, how to get you to bite that bait. That's bait on a hook. They want you to come back in, baby. Because, they brokenhearted. Okay? Extremely brokenhearted. I think this is the second broken heart we got here. It's here again. 2 times. So they're feeling it. They know they were the culprit. They know they were the cause of this situation. They know it. They're looking back at it. Mind you, they have more swords in their hand. They know what they did. Spirit also understands as well what they did and who they did it to. Why do you have this 2 times? Right here with the 9 of Pentacles. Again. 2 times. You have the 10 of Pentacles right here and the 9 of Pentacles right here. 2 times. So I know exactly who we're talking about right here. Spirit is not playing about you. If somebody was supposed to be your partner, your companion, your soulmate even, by your side, they were supposed to be grounded, reliable, authentic, prosperous and abundant with you, focused, accountable, and they weren't, woe to them. Because I'm telling you, somebody right now, their mind is not good. They've been starting with everybody, causing problems with people. I mean, really tossing it up, like really being a problem. Day and night is what I'm hearing. This person's mind is never ceasing to cause them tower moments right now. This person's losing their mind, Divine Collective, and they're going to when they find out maybe that, it looks like there's no chance here. They're going to come trying to offer their cup, trying to get their family back, or trying to offer their wand. And they might find out that it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Even know Divine Collective. Okay. Okay. Give me a final outcome. Give me 3 cards, Spirit. Tell me about the outcome. Outcome. Open your eyes. The outcome of open your eyes. Outcome. Open your eyes. The Lovers. Okay? Get what I'm saying? The Lovers. Spirit wants you to open your eyes about a partnership, a companion. Okay? The old and the new. 10 of Swords. Absolutely. Reconciliation. That is going to be a no with this other person. That's going to be a no. See, 4 of Wands. That's the person in the house. Absolutely. Okay? All right. Spirit, give me some more. Ace of Swords. That's the truth with the new love. This is where it's at right here. This person is very honest, very stoic. This is where you might want to be. 4 of Swords. Spirit says pay attention. Heal yourself. Take time out to do the work that you need. Take the rest that you need to heal from whoever this person is that's trying to come back in. They're 10 of Swords. Spirit says that's a no. That's an absolute no. 2 of Cups. There's something new on the table. Something new and interesting coming your way. Something fresh. Something that's going to balance you out. Make you feel good. Make you feel whole. Come on, Spirit. Ace of Cups, baby. This is a win. This is a win. And baby, this is a tower for somebody. This is going to be a tower. This is Spirit coming in, blessing you with this. This is something you secretly possibly prayed for. You've been doing a lot of thinking and meditating right now on this person, whether to go back, whether to move on, whether to give somebody a new chance, whether to stay open, close off, so many things you've been thinking about when it concerns walking away. So much has been on your mind. Let me get a shuffle here. So much has been on your mind. It's really made you think. Okay. Okay. Spirit, give me 2 cards to finish out the message. Outcome. 8 of Wands. You can speak again. You can breathe again. You get your voice back, Divine Collective, by taking back your power and being honest. Things will be working out for you with the 3 of Pentacles. Last line. I said the last line, right? Look at that. Judgment. Look at Spirit coming right up. Like, I am here. Look, I want y'all to see. I'm just taking off the card. I am here with this Ace of Cups. This is your victory. This is your win, Divine Collective. As long as you open your eyes, when it comes to any reconciliation with somebody trying to come back in who was very sneaky, broke your heart, done something over and over again, spent the block a few times, you forgiven them a few times, y'all did this back and forth, ping pong, tennis ball action. No, Spirit says you are the star. Stop it, baby. Take your power back. There's a new love on the table. Spirit is trying to introduce into your world, into your life. It's up to you. Spirit want to work with you. Spirit wants to give this to you. I just want to show you. I'm going to take these last 3 cards and we're going to close the reading. Okay? Yeah. The celebration's coming your way if you let it happen. 3 of Pentacles. You've been hoping. You've been talking to the Most High. This is the Most High hearing you, understanding that it's been dark, it's been hurtful. Things have happened. They have happened. But Spirit says, Page of Pentacles, I want to gift you. I want to give you something new. Something brand new. You are the star, baby. Get this up first. Brand new. Put that right there. And the Empress. I know that's you. Okay? Spirit want to get that to you. So get ready, Divine Collective. That is the message. Please like, subscribe, and share. Stay blessed as long as you exist. Don't forget to hype up the video, Divine Collective. And don't forget to check out our membership. We have lots of great videos over there. Some oldies but goodies that I've taken out of rotation for the general public. So you can only get it through the membership now. Thanks so much, Collective. I appreciate you. And I'll see you on the next one.